Welcome to Mining Review Africa, and we are at Mining Indaba 2026. And with me is a Mining Review Africa legend. I'm speaking to Laura Nicholson, who's Industry Director of Mining Indaba. Laura, always great to chat to you.
Thanks, Gerard. Great to be here with you.
Now, Laura, this year's event seemed to be busier than ever. Can you give me some insights about your perspective of this year's event?
Well, ironically, Gerard, I was talking to someone earlier and they said to me, this seems to be one of the biggest, and I had to correct her. I said, this is not one of the biggest, this is the biggest that we've ever had. So we are proud to have over 11,000 attendees through CTICC. And I think a lot of it has to do with the strategic direction of the event that we took this year, which was grounded in the concept of partnerships. The industry has really embraced the idea that we need to stop working in silos and start working together. And I think that's just really brought everyone together at a very personal level. We're thinking about our industry as people, not just as experts and professionals. And I think it's just really been embraced really well this year. And that has just brought everyone literally into the CTICC together.
That's great to hear. Now, you had a very comprehensive content program this year. Talk to me about some of the highlights that you witnessed over the last week.
So, in addition to the kinds of programs you always have, which is leadership and CEO focus, government focus, two of the programs I'm particularly proud of is our critical minerals program and our downstream buyers program. Critical minerals because, again, we're reliving and rebreathing the notion of what is critical to Africa, not by definition of our US sort of continent, but more what's meaningful to Africa. And it's all those minerals that Africa needs for its own economic wealth and development. And that touches on coal, on gold, etc. The other program that I referenced, Downstream Buyers, is taking the concept of what's important at Mining Indaba and expanding it across a broader value chain. I don't think we've ever had the need for manufacturing to connect with mining, for example, in the way that we have. And we've done that so successfully through the program this year. And of course, we're ending on a Thursday with our Young Professionals program, more young professionals in the building than ever before, and also the introduction of a new exploration program. Critical at a time where exploration is so vital to develop the African continent further, and again, a packed out room. So even though Thursday is considered a quieter day at Mining Indaba, it's a full house in the venue, which we're really proud of.
Absolutely. Now, Laura, we're hours away from the event ending this year, but talk to me about some of the plans for next year.
Gosh, Gerard, I think what people have liked so much about this year, and I'm coming back to our first question, is that theme around stronger together progress through partnerships. Naturally, we're not going to suddenly overnight start partnering together in a way that the industry needs. So this year is about starting that movement, starting that change of how we shift our mindset to work together. And that is something we need to continue into Mining Indaba 2027 and beyond. So that notion of how we work together as people and as partners is something we will take forward into next year's events as well.
Absolutely. Now, Laura, moving away from Mining Indaba, you were a judge in Mining Elites in Africa 2026. Talk to me about the nominations that you had to read through and what made you decide on your choices.
Well, having been involved in Mining Elites since its inception, I think what's really impressed me is the quality of nominations and how those have improved over the years. Obviously, the industry has become very receptive to the product of elites and really wants to participate. So we've got really star-class quality entrants coming through in elites, and just really proud to see the abundance of excellence across multiple categories that elites sort of represents in the industry really coming through. So quite an honor to move from being a creator of elites to being a judge for the elites.
Absolutely. Well, you certainly left a legacy at Mining Review Africa. Laura, always great to chat to you. Now, I don't like giving hugs, but for your contribution to the industry, I'm willing to.
Excellent, Gerard. Thank you.